I have my score tape and my adhesive on the 6 3/4 by 7 1/4, and I'm going to attach it to the underneath side of the long 11 3/4 scored sheet. So you're just going to put it on here and line it up just right in the edge of the seam, but not in the fold, so you can get it. So we'll close. So you have that, and burnish that side, and now you have a fold here and a fold here. So this is what makes your flap, and you'll put a magnet here and here, and that will allow it to open. So now we're going to take our next piece, two pieces, which is 7 1/4 by 7 1/4, and it has a 1/2 inch spine, and we're going to add it to the center of this book. So I've already put my score tape on, and I've already burnished, so I'm ready to add the glue stick and attach it. Again, it goes right inside the 7 1/8 and 7 1/8 inch, 7 by 1/8 by 7 1/8 inch. It's hard to say. Square that's the base. So you're gonna put it right at the edge, at the base. Come on. Damn it. And put it here and here, and put it down and burnish it. And then you have your score here and your score here, and they close, and then this one closes over like so. That's your first flap. And then we have the next one. Pull your score tape off. And put a little glue on it. And just a little along this outside edge. Okay. So we're going to fold it on this edge and match it up right here, close to the spine, the score mark, and close to the score mark, and fold it down and burnish it. So now we have two flaps that close, that have the box like this, this, and this. So we're going to add our next two pieces, which are at 7 1/4 by 7 1/2, but they just have a 1/4 inch spine, and they are going to sit just right on top of this one. So you'll have some folds that are going to overlap like that. So we're going to take this one off, and same thing. Really shouldn't take you probably more than an hour to cut and assemble all four albums, because they're so easy. So you're going to put this one right on the outside score line of this 7 1/4 by 7 1/4 page. Just line it up right there. Press it down and burnish it. And do the same thing with the next piece. And fold it over. And again, line it up on the inside score line, just right next to it. Oops. I have so many shadows, and it's dark outside. I can't see where I'm supposed to put this. There we go. And burnish it. If you have some glue, you can get an eraser and erase it. So now you have all 4 pieces so that it closes and closes, and these are your little, you can see your spines on each side like this, and this closes, and this closes, and then this and this. Well, actually, this and this. This is the right side up of your box. Big flap opens up. So it opened this and this and this, and then you have a 7 1/8 by 7 1/8 inch piece that's just going to sit and add just a little bit more strength to your bottom, and it's going to sit right inside these pieces that you've been working on. So I'm just going to use ATG gun on this one and put it on, and then that'll be the 4th one. And I have a squeaky ATG gun. I have another one that's red, but it's crawled away somewhere and I can't find it. It doesn't squeak. I know there's supposed to be tricks to keep it from squeaking, but I oiled it and I've done everything and it still squeaks, so just squeaks. Doesn't bother me like it used to when it first started squeaking. So this is 7 1/8 and 7 1/8. The reason I have a lot of these stickies on is because I made them all at the same time, and I put sticky notes on each piece so that I wouldn't forget which size was supposed to be scored or put on, which piece. I mean, I didn't screw it up, but at least I had it marked when I screwed it up. So this is just going to fit. I'm going to move it over just a little, maybe. Sometimes it's nice and pulls off, and sometimes it doesn't. And I didn't add any glue stick to it, so it's just all brute strength pulling that off. So we're going to line it up here, and right on this line, and this line, and burnish it down. I don't need that anymore because I have it. So then this is page, whatever you want to call it, 1, and this is 7 1/2 by 7 1/4. And you cut 2 of these, and the same on this one, and this is 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. Cut it, and this one, and then this folds up, and this falls down, and that is what your 4 Disney albums that fit into the camera look like. This is 11 1/2 by 7 1/4. So now we're ready to decorate. I'll be back with the first one. Thanks.